Oh, yeah, babe. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready. Well, let's pray that StreamYards holds out tonight because it's already having problems, and that is that. Okay, babe, it's Taco Tuesday. You have a very special guest.
Yes, come say hi.
Oh, I have to say hi before I read the comments.
Can you hear Lindsey okay?
Yeah.
Is everything good?
I have to bend down. Hello.
Welcome, Lindsey.
So,
Thanks, guys.
we have a jam-packed episode tonight. One, we're doing a giveaway with some taco seasonings, a very special like mom and pop company out of Texas. We're doing a giveaway. So you got to pay attention to the interview because the giveaway is going to be at the very end of the chat, and whoever gets the answer to the question first, we'll send them some. Babe's going to talk about that. Babe's making chicken shredded tacos, which have been in the Ninja Foodie crock pot all day long with the taco seasoning that we're doing the giveaway. We have a local small business, Candied Jalapenos. That's going to be good. And we have an A-list celebrity on tonight.
Yay!
So we're going to be talking about how she's a trained chef. We're going to be talking about her experience on the TV show Naked and Afraid. And was she naked and was she afraid? We're going to find out. And I'm going to go on the other side because I can't stand like this for more than 2 seconds without my back being on fire. And I'm going to read the comments.
Okay, babe.
Okay.
Love you.
Good luck.
Have fun on the other side. Okay. Babe, what are we going to show first?
Well,
we
then.
do our little tacos and talk about what we are using tonight.
Well, let's talk about the giveaway real quick,
Okay.
and then we'll introduce our guests.
Get started.
Yes.
I'll get started cooking.
Yes, and then and then after you talk about that, I'm going to talk about everybody in the chat. We're going to introduce our guests, and then you can start getting it. So let's talk about this. So there is a YouTuber who might actually be in the chat named Papa Texas, and Papa Texas emailed me, and he said, I have a company that is in Texas by me called Lido's, and Lido's makes really, really good, like handcrafted taco seasoning. And I can reach out to him, and Lido's Cocina will send you their product, and they will send you extra so that you can do a giveaway on one of your Taco Tuesdays. And I was like, that would be fantastic. So they sent us that. We used that seasoning in the crock pot today, so we're going to try that. And then after we speak with Lindsey and get all of the dirty, dirty dirt, at the end of it, we're going to ask a question from the interview, and the first person that says the correct answer, we're going to mail that 3-pack that Babe just showed you of the taco seasoning. We're going to mail you some stickers, swag, a bunch of stuff. So that's the game plan for tonight.
Yes.
Next, what are you cooking tonight, Babe? What is your game plan?
Well, I just want to say that I am intimidated having Lindsey on here, watching me cook, and I should have her with me in the kitchen teaching me how to cook. She's fantastic. So I'm just doing some basic shredded chicken tacos. About 8 o'clock this morning, I opened up the Ninja Foodie and I used the crock pot version of it, the crock pot part. So these have been crock potting all day. They got done about 2. I have some shredded chicken tacos in here. We went to La Cocina,
our local Mexican restaurant.
Our local Mexican restaurant next door. We did not get a margarita while we were there, but we did get fresh tortillas. So we have corn and we have flour, fresh tortillas. I'm very excited. So I'm going to make chicken tacos, super basic and simple, just cheese, lettuce, tomato, chicken. I'm going to fry them up in the cast iron. But the best part is I'm going to put these little candied jalapenos from Shell's Kitchen.
You need to go follow her on Instagram. What is it? Her Instagram's like _Shells_Kitchen or something like that?
It is. It's _CHELLS_kitchen. I found her a while ago in a group that I'm in. And then our neighbor gave us some. She didn't give us some. She said, here, try these. And then we reached out to her. So now I'm really excited to actually have some finally in my hands. And I'm going to put those on the tacos tonight. They're fantastic.
Awesome.
But she won't ship to you. So it's only if you're local to Santa Clarita.
Well, she said
too hard to ship.
Well, she said that she was shipping all across the country, but people were, even the more bubble wrap she put in and stuff like that, the things were getting broken. So she was having problems with the glass getting broken.
Right. It was just too much and too hard. So maybe, if you're from Reading, I can bring you some.
Or if you're from Southern California.
Southern California, we can get some to you somehow.
But anyways, give her a follow on Instagram. Really nice little company. So, Chef Lindsey, who I personally know her. So Lindsey is a friend of ours. We've known her and her husband for years and years and years and years. Lindsey is a trained chef, which I'm going to act her a chef. There's not a T on the end of chef. It's not a silent T. Lindsey is a trained chef, and she was also on the TV show Naked and Afraid twice. Yeah. Because if one time wasn't enough to get naked and afraid, you want to go back and get naked and afraid again. So we're going to ask her about that. But before we get into that, this is all of our fun stuff that we have to do in the beginning of it. I have to say hello to some of the people that are in the chat. Daddy Dutch Barbecue is in here. Madwood Barbecue's in here. Ski Girlie's in here. My child, the Bubba Stink, is in here. Lorena Go Kings Go is in here. Cody O. My mother is in here. Let's see who else. Everett Barbecue, Mr. Tux, Bruce, Wade, Bobby. Wade and Bobby, both of our channel members in green. Thank you. Let's see who else is in here. I hope I'm Long's Quest. Kyle's in here. Just going through. Skinner Farms is in here. Another channel member. Bruce is in here. There's a lot of people in here. Let's see. I have 21 people in here. I don't know if Facebook's working tonight. Facebook's been a little kind of funky in here. Tim is in here. There's all kinds of people in here. 22 people in here. There might be some more people on Facebook if Facebook is cooperating tonight. I don't know. Okay. Now that is done, Chef Lindsey, hello. Can you introduce yourself and tell us, can I have your quick resume, social security number, and last 4 digits of your credit card?
Sure. I mean, I already gave that to the rich Nigerian uncle that I just found out that I had that died, and he's leaving me all his money. So,
but you have to send him the money, and then he's going to send it back to you. And
yeah. No, only like $1,000. My firstborn, all that. Like, it's all good. No, thanks for having me on, you guys. I just wish that I was on that side of the camera rather than this side of the camera. I mean, I want to win those spices. Everything looks so good. I like candied jalapenos.
I like candied jalapenos.
I'll have to go find Michelle. Yeah. So, yes, I am Chef Lindsey. I was on Naked and Afraid twice. I did the 21-day. Should I tell them where?
Yes.
Okay,
because
the 21-day.
This could potentially be giveaway bonus questions at the end, potentially.
Maybe.
So the very first time that you were on Naked and Afraid, how many days was that?
It was 21 days.
Wow. And that was in?
That was in Namibia, in Africa. Namibia. In Southern Africa, not South Africa. It's its own country in Southern Africa. And the second time I did XL for 40 days, and I was in South Africa.
Oh, wow. So you spent
the first 61 days naked in Africa.
61 days naked in Africa, eating bugs. Wow, babe, I have so many questions. And every time we hang out with her, I always have, I feel like I ask her all the same questions because I'm so intrigued. So I'm going to ask her the same questions again. But first, so Tiger McCool, Barbecue, Fire Cups, hello, Wade, Canadian Jim, Cypress Blue, all of you guys. Jay Jones is here. She hunts with her bare hands. Don't make her mad. Jay Jones, my friend, Jay Jones. You understand. Okay, so do we talk about the chefliness first, or do we talk about Naked and Afraid first? Because I have 2 totally separate sets of questions.
I think some of those actually probably go together. I actually did cook in Africa quite a bit.
Okay, so let's talk. Oh, babe. So before I ask, because I'm gonna start doing the tacos. So you put a little bit of oil in the cast iron. You grabbed a tortilla. You put some shredded chicken in. And what are you doing right now?
And now I'm just gonna fry it to make it a crispy taco.
Okay.
Yep.
And you got your little taco holders that you got on Amazon for like $1.
Yeah, these are the greatest. Okay. I just want to listen to Lindsey talk now.
Okay. So let's talk about your chefliness first. So you're actually like a real trained, you have like a plaque on the wall chef.
I paid good money to be called chef. Yes, I did.
Okay, so can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I went to Le Cordon Bleu many years ago, and it was still a school here in California. So I'm sure most people, you guys, especially if they know food, they've heard of that school before. And since then, I have done catering. I've done many cooking parties. I had my own company where I would do cooking parties. And yeah, I mean, just this, that, and the other. I don't do the restaurant thing. I don't do that.
Right.
Too many hours. It's too many hours. But I do the personal cooking, personal weddings, birthday parties, that sort of thing.
Right. So you obviously, between the school and doing it and stuff like that, you obviously had that set of skills. So then you I'm assuming there's like a tryout or like an interview or an application or something like that to be on the show. Once they're like, okay, you're in the game, you're going to Africa on the first season that you were on for the 21 days, you obviously have that skill set in your brain. So now how does it work? I remember asking you this before. So there's obviously camera crew and sound guys and producers and stuff like that, but they don't intervene. Like they just are like, all right, get naked and peace be with you. Like
get naked and afraid.
Right.
Like, so how does that process start?
Yeah, well, so I have to say, I had never even heard of the show when I got a call asking if I would be on it. My name was thrown into the mix, I guess, of people who were looking when the show first started. And I had never heard of it before. I thought it was insane.
Go get naked in Africa.
Well, I don't know. I'm not the naked person either, first of all. So, but yeah, I just thought it'd be a really cool experience and something new. I like to challenge myself. So you get out there and you do it's a very small crew. There was at most 3 people filming between filming and sound. And it's just you and your one partner during the 21 days. And at night they leave, so you're completely by yourself. And they don't give you anything. They don't give you water. They don't give you food. They don't give you chapstick. They don't give you sunscreen. They don't do anything but sit behind a camera and watch you suffer.
So are they getting the night shots, or are you like, did they hand you a GoPro and they're like, here you go, you got to film some stuff at the night?
So there's a camera that's set up for night vision already. That's just somewhere up wherever you are. And then we had little handheld cameras. If we heard lions or hyenas or crazy sounds or whatever, we would film ourselves as well.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Okay, so when you were leading up to going there, obviously there was like some vaccines and stuff like that. They're like, hey, you're going to need to like get these vaccines and be of good health and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, you had to do a health screening, a mental health screening, vaccines, and different like malaria, those drugs. Those were optional. I chose not to do quite a few of this stuff. And then that's it. You had to do an interview to make sure that you knew what you were doing out there. So I had a background already in survival skills, I suppose, that were not fully put to the test, but went through the vetting process enough. And I went as a endurance athlete more so than a survival expert. But yeah, so they make sure you're not going to just die on your own, but you have to, you source water, you source food, or you don't. If you find stuff, great. If you don't starve, you make your own shelter, you make clothes if you can. 100% it's on you and your partner.
So what was the land that you were in the first time that you went out there? What was the land that you were on? Was it like a I don't know. I've never been to Africa, but was it like a private ranch or like what was the land that you were on Was it somebody's private land or?
The land itself was a nature preserve, but that's, you know, hundreds of thousands of acres there. So it's just a place where poachers can't come. You can't just hunt. You can't do any of that. So it's a nature preserve, but it's completely in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, we were 100% in the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
I'd say it was about when we first were put in our insertion, it took us maybe 40 minutes by Jeep to get from the place that we stayed one night, like a lodge on the preserve, to our drop-off point. And from there, we had to walk in until we could find a place that would be inhabitable.
Gotcha. And so you flew over there on a commercial airline, and then after that, you jeeped into wherever you were jeeping into, and then they were like, okay, it's game time. Let's go.
Correct. Yep.
Got it. So now what items, if people have never seen the show, you were allowed to pick an item to bring. What, on the first time that you went, what was the items that you brought?
Well, so you bring a couple items and you're not sure which one's chosen for you. So the item that ended up being mine was a metal cup. That would have been awesome if it was an actual pot, but it wasn't. It was a cup, and my partner had a knife, and that was it. We had one knife and one cup between us.
So no way to start fire. I mean, unless you rub two sticks together or whatever. No, like lighters, flint, nothing like that.
Nope. It took us 10 days to get fire, and he had to cut my hair. I had very long hair. He had to cut my hair. We had to strong cord it. And he had to use that to start the fire, to make a bow drill.
That's actually pretty smart. Lighting your hair on fire?
Wild.
That's actually
well,
really
no,
smart.
it was. We didn't light my hair on fire. We used my fire as cord for a bow drill to be able to put two sticks together and make a coal. And
wow.
Fire. Yeah, but it took 10 days. It was 10 days of no fire.
Yeah, on the first season when you were in Namibia, is that how you pronounce it?
Namibia with an M.
What was I was just asking.
What season?
What season was that? What time of year was that?
Yeah.
It was, so the time of year we went in February. It was February to March. Yeah. But in Southern Africa, so it is. Yeah, it's reverse. So we were just coming out of the rainy. It rained all the time. It rained a lot. We were coming out of the rainy season, but it wasn't yet at cold. But it fluctuated. At night, it was in the 50s, and during the day, it was in the 90s.
Oh wow!
Wow. Okay.
So Cypress Blue said, "How many big game sounds and weird stuff did you hear in the middle of the night?"
Okay, so in Namibia, we didn't hear that many crazy sounds. It was actually fairly quiet, although come to find out there was a very large male leopard that was stalking us. They were, I mean, I'm glad production didn't let us know that. But in South Africa, when I was there for the 40 days, there were lions that were circling our boma. We'd hear them chuffing at night, which is the sound that they make when they're sucking air in and kind of blowing it out and smelling. We'd hear kudu. Kudu is a large antelope style with big spirally horns, and they're crazy sounding. We would hear elephants, which sounds like thunder crashing as they're crashing over trees. There was a lot more sounds in South Africa than in Namibia.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Well, you don't sleep well.
I bet. I bet. So the person that you were paired up with, when you roll up to the site and they're like, all right, get naked and walk that way. Is that the first time that you met your partner?
Yep.
I mean, this is a total stranger.
Yeah. We never met. We were sectioned off. He got there a day before me into the lodge. I never met him at all. And I walked in completely naked to find another naked human there. We shook hands and that was it.
And said, you better keep me alive.
And you better keep me alive. So
Exactly.
Tiger McCool said her episode was great, and yes, her hair saved the day on the bow drill.
Yeah.
So there you go. That is actually pretty genius.
Yeah.
So babe, how's the tacos going?
They're coming along. Go ahead.
They're coming along. Go ahead. This is so interesting.
No, I was going to say on the first episode, we didn't eat for 14 days. Like we had no food. We had if we could find any little vegetation, but it was not a good location for food for foraging. It was very sparse.
So Jay Jones said, so what did you cook on the show? And that's what I was just going to ask you. So before, when you were on the commercial flight over there, were you like just pounding food as like, hey, I'm going to need to eat and like get ready for my hibernation, or like, how does that work?
No.
And then, was there like
no.
a medic on staff that was like, you probably don't want to eat that, or you're going to have a very serious like problem or something, you get what I'm saying?
No, we did research prior to going in as much as we could. There's so many different landscapes of both countries, so it's kind of hard. They don't tell you exactly where you are. You just do a general study for as long as you can. But no, I didn't want to be detoxing from anything, caffeine or alcohol, or even too much, carbs or anything like that. I wanted my body to function better on less. So
right. That's a good point.
Yeah, so I definitely just tried to eat clean the weeks prior to going in. The second time I focused a lot on muscle, going to the gym, gaining muscle, and I was a lot stronger during the 40 days having muscle than people that focused on just pounding pizza and burgers and had like jelly fat. They were a lot more sluggish out there and tired.
Right.
So there's strategy behind it.
So for the first 14 days, when you were on the first season that you did, on the first 14 days, you didn't eat for 14 days. So obviously your body goes through some type of transformation that you're like, well, this sucks. This really sucks. Now I'm really, really tired. And then you probably like kind of come back to life a little bit. And then, so what's the game plan then? You're just on the hunt for anything that's protein based at that point?
Yep. Anything we possibly could. Getting fire was a big game changer just for morale. If you're starving, you don't want to be sitting in the dark being eaten alive by, mosquitoes and different bugs for 12 hours. Having a fire is a little something. Even just having warm water like helps your stomach and helps your morale. And then, we'd go out every day, try to forage, try to find something. Day 18 was our big find of all the hammerkop storks, the baby birds that people got mad at us for eating, but they tasted really good and I was very thankful for them.
Did you research the area before you went so you knew what would be like edible and what is like not edible, like poisonous berries or any poisonous stuff, and what you can eat and find in that area and what you shouldn't eat?
I tried to. Where we ended up is not a location that was on my research list, but the general, like what snakes could kill you, that sort of like the top 5 things to avoid, sort of. Everything. They didn't tell us where, they just told us the general Namibia. So you can have the coast, you can have the desert, you can have the mountains. We ended up in more of the mountains. So it's so hard to research, but
yeah.
That is, and so when you were all done with the first one, that was 21 days, you came back home. And then how long was the duration from when you came back home to when you're like, oh, that was fun, let's do that again for 40 days?
Yeah, I came back home and I said, lose my number. I'll never do that again. Just like childbirth, right? You say, well, I'm never doing that again. And then, a couple years later, you go, well, I don't know. Maybe it was a really good idea. Maybe I'll try it again. And it just was the right timing. They asked me if I would do XL1. I was not interested. But by XL4, it just ended up being the right timing. The kids were a better age. And I like the location again. Africa, I feel like Africa is a good one. I feel comfortable in Africa, at least, much more than the rainforest. So
yeah. So somebody that you may know said, what was your first meal after you finished?
After
when you got back to life.
Oh, yeah.
When this person I may or may not know picked me up from the airport, we got sushi. That's all I wanted was fresh sushi.
Because she didn't have enough raw stuff. She didn't have enough raw stuff there.
No, that's all I wanted. But when I was out there, actually, they asked us what our meal after extraction, what we wanted, and all I wanted was a big salad. I just wanted crunchy, fresh. I didn't want anything heavy. And then they make an amazing meal, and the people there are so beautiful, so lovely. They threw us a big party.
Wow.
That's neat.
That's interesting.
How long are you there after the show ends? How long do you stay before you get to go home?
We left the next day.
You did.
You were out.
Yeah.
You got a shower and you were out.
Yeah, so when you haven't eaten for many, many days, and then they fill you with a whole bunch of, meat and alcohol and all sorts of sugar candy, and then they put you on a plane for 32 hours, and that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that felt terrible.
Yeah. Your stomach is like, what did you just do to me? And now you expect me to sit here? What?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, not fun.
So which one was harder, the first 21 days or when you went back for 40 days?
21. 21 was way harder.
Because when you went back for the 40, you kind of already knew what time it was, or?
I had a better understanding of what to expect, even though it's a completely different country. And there's still unknowns. I just felt more comfortable. And we were in an area that had a lot more resources also. So that makes a big difference.
Right. So would you do it again for a third time?
I'm not sure. It would have to be the perfect. It had to be the perfect. Yeah, no, it would have to be just the perfect everything, the stars to align. But I'm not sure. I feel like I've done it twice. I'm good. I don't have anything to prove. I didn't have anything to prove the first time. I just really enjoyed the adventure of it. So I think I'm good. But never say never. I said never the first time, so I'm not going to say never again. I'm just going to say probably not.
And the second time.
Naked and Afraid really led the pathway for a lot of naked shows now.
That is true. So there's more and more like naked dating shows, naked this shows. I feel like
Naked and Afraid of Love. Naked and Afraid of Love. They've taken what we've done and they've cheapened it up. Like it really takes away from the legitimacy of what we did out there, and that makes me mad. It's just all about all they want is the drama. They don't want people getting along. It's so no. I don't like the politics of the company.
Right.
Josh really enjoys Naked and Dating, though.
No, that's what she's talking about. No, that show's terrible. It literally is a knockoff, and it's nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, we've seen this on Discovery Plus. It's terrible.
Do you watch it every week?
I do not watch
Tuesday
it.
nights at 7 p.m.
It's horrible.
No, we saw that though, and we're like, "Oh my gosh, that's a ripoff."
So Cody O wants to know: did you make big money for going through all that?
I will say it's not enough. It's not what you would think.
I don't think it could pay me enough to do that.
Yeah, it's not what you would think. You go for the experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And you don't win anything. It's not like Survivor or something like that. Like you just get to say you completed it.
Right.
Yeah.
Kristen, your family member, $20 super chat.
Oh, thank you. That's my cousin. Thanks, Kristen.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, getting back to what we were first, when in the very beginning, are you putting some candied jalapenos in there?
I want you to come take a bite here in a minute.
Okay, I got to come and take a bite in a minute. So, originally we were talking about you being a trained chef and stuff like that. So, how? Obviously they didn't teach you how to cook whatever you. So, how did that all incorporate, and how did that benefit you? You get what I'm saying? Like, so you obviously had some skills.
Well, yes. And when you're the chef out there and you catch some game, people go, "Here you go, chef. Do your thing." And you're like, "Cool." Okay, let me go get catfish again. No, so for the 40-day, we all had knives, and that helped a lot. And we had catfish a lot that we caught with bows and arrows. And just gutting it, just knowing how to cook food. You just cook everything on an open fire. We have no seasonings. I wish I had that seasoning that you're using tonight, but no seasoning. But when you're starving, everything tastes really good. You throw anything on a fire, char it up, and it's just amazing. But yeah, just definitely knowing when things are cooked. If you've ever watched the show for a period of time, a lot of people have gotten sick from undercooked meat.
Yeah.
So, or ruined their meat by overcooking it, and then they couldn't eat it. So I'd say that was a beneficial skill set to know just how to cook meat.
Right, to get your meat, at least somewhere in the edible, not unsafe range. And somebody that you may know, $5 super chat.
Oh, hey, somebody that you may know.
Cheapskate.
So Booger, our friend from Florida, Booger, waiting for somebody to contact me for braless and pajamas by 4 p.m. show.
Oh, I'm in that every day. I'll hook you up. I got that
one. That's the best part of the day.
That's so funny. All right. Okay, so everybody, Hungry Hussey's here. A bunch of people are here, babe. Strong's Adventures, a bunch of people. Everybody. They see that somebody said you're tinkering with the tacos. We're going to need to see a little close-up of the tacos.
Yes.
And we're going to need to see what kind of business we're working with here.
I was trying to clean some stuff up here.
Oh, you're trying. So what is this? What is this crema? What is that you're putting in there?
I just took some non-fat Greek yogurt, which is my sour cream. And
that is not sour cream.
And I mix it with Cholula. So that we have a nice little crema there. I'm not putting any lettuce or tomatoes on yours.
Okay.
I know you don't like it.
Okay.
I'm putting a few candied jalapenos on there.
Okay.
Which this is going to add a little sweet to the spicy.
Okay.
It's really going to be delicious.
Okay.
So I made you 1 corn, 1 flour. I made myself 1 corn, 1 flour. So do you want to come over and try this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably should get a little picky.
Yeah, you probably should.
How long do you cook your shells for?
I don't know, Lindsay.
How long did you cook those shells for,
no, it's a legitimate question. I'm not a fan normally of cooking the shells for myself because I feel like they get greasy, but yours look really nice and just crispy.
I do not normally cook them. I actually just did this today, and it probably was like 3 minutes on each side, I'd say.
Do you want to?
I only used a little bit of oil.
Used avocado oil.
Yeah, I don't like them greasy either. That's yicky. But I wanted like a crispy shell, but I didn't want like a, store-bought crispy shell.
Right.
So they're just a little bit.
Okay, babe. So let me zoom in a little bit, and then you can look at the screen here and show the folks. You can hold it up and kind of show the folks.
The pretty one up.
Yeah, here. Look at the screen right here, and then you can kind of like show what's going on here. We got a little bit of that. All right.
So we have the flour. Can you see it? And the corn.
Yeah.
I actually think the corn's going to be better done this way. The flour, I think, flour is delicious, but fried is more chippy, like a chip.
Chippy?
Yeah. And then I did yours, babe, with just your basics, your meat, your cheese, your sour cream, and your jalapenos.
Okay.
Can you see it okay?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, let's try.
Can I ask the question? Can I ask what you said that you put the chicken in the Ninja all day? Was it in the crock pot? How long did you cook it for? And do you put spices in while you're cooking it?
We did. So we did the Litos regular, the original taco seasoning. I did 3 tablespoons of this. It was about a pound of chicken, 3 tablespoons, a 1/4 cup of water, and that was it. And then I stuck it in the crock pot for 8 hours. And then once it was done, I literally just had to go in there and just smash it with a fork, and it shredded right up. It's so good. It's really delicious.
Yeah, babe. Okay, I'm coming around, babe. It's happening.
So, and I don't usually do crock pot chicken tacos, but this just sounded really good.
Oh, and you put the candied jalapenos on it.
Yeah, it just sounded good, and it sounded easy. And I try and make it easy when we do this show. For people who like Taco Tuesday, I feel like you want it to be quick because it's a weeknight.
Right. Okay, babe. Here we go.
But I do wish you were here with me, Lindsay.
Me too. Next time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's drippy.
Yeah, next time, definitely.
Oh, you can hear the crunch, guys. I heard it. That's a good show.
It's good.
Okay, I like that taco seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Very good.
That's the original, and it's a little bit spicy. It's a little bit spicy.
Yeah.
So I can't. The hot really is probably. Good.
Really hot.
The hot is probably hot.
Mm-hmm.
That has a really good flavor. Chicken is obviously super. I mean, it cooked for 8 hours in the crock pot on
And
low.
I use chicken breast.
Chicken breast, 8 hours on low.
Yeah.
A little bit of water and the taco seasoning. So that's fantastic.
So
So
good.
we've had those candied jalapenos before. Those are rocking.
Mm.
Greek yogurt and the Cholula. I don't know why she uses Greek yogurt because she's healthy.
Anything I can do.
You have lettuce and tomato and all kinds of craziness on yours, but I mean,
Those are really good.
Greek yogurt gives it a nice little tang. I like it.
and they're not. The shell is not greasy.
No. I do like the Greek yogurt for that, Lindsay. Instead of sour cream, it's not as creamy. It has a little tang. And I like that. That's really good.
Oh, very good.
Really good, guys. It looks delicious. I'm super satisfied with my water right here. Thanks for thinking of me.
I'm
Fat-free. Good for you.
It's a very good flavor, but it has a little bite to it. Has a little kick to it.
Mm-hmm. And the jalapenos have a little bite to them as well.
Yeah, but they have a sweet to them too.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
It's good, huh? I like them on the taco.
Oh,
Okay, let's try the corn. Oh, go ahead and finish your taco.
that is. Oh, it's dripping.
Yeah.
That is very good.
It's juicy.
Yeah,
It's yummy.
Oh.
But not greasy.
very good.
Okay. Ready?
So this is the corn.
Yes.
Okay.
Cheers.
Oh, that one's really juicy. Ooh, I think I like the corn better.
See?
I think I like the corn better.
Usually we like flour, but
Oh,
these with corn are so much better.
I think I like the corn better.
Mm-hmm.
With a little bit of crisp on them that you did with the avocado oil.
Doesn't that taste more authentic?
I think I like the corn better.
Like when you go to a taco truck,
Yeah,
they
babe.
just crisp them up.
That is a very good.
Yummy.
Okay, babe. Hold on. I have so many comments to catch up on. I gotta wash off my
You
hands.
catch up.
Yeah. You grub. I'll catch up.
Can we turn the camera around and chat now?
Babe,
I
we
will
have-
not get political, I promise. We're just done over here, so can we turn it around?
Lindsay,
and talk
babe,
about it?
babe has a habit of after she cooks, she likes to talk politics, and then.
I'm in, girl. Do it.
At least Lindsay and I are in the same place.
Usually politics don't work out too good. Okay, so let's see what kind of comments we have about the tacos. Let's see. All right, now hold on. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, only 2 tacos each. David Edwards, attaboy. Tacos aren't supposed to have lettuce and tomato. You need them raw. I agree with that.
I actually couldn't eat all those.
Booger said, I got some of that stuff from Papa too. It's really good. That Litos is actually very good. I agree.
Okay, turn it around. I'm coming over. Don't get scared. It'll be fine, babe.
Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue said, I just peed a little bit when Josh took a bite.
Okay. That's all. That's good. Good for you.
There we go. Let's see here. Hold on. I got a couple more comments, babe.
You're
Let's
putting
see.
me off.
I'm sorry.
I promise I'm not going to get off any politics.
Booger said that you knocked it out of the park again. Corn for and then Mike's Mess Hall said corn is for tacos, flour is for burritos.
And that could be true. That could be true.
Kyle said that he's glad that I had my clothes on and I wasn't naked and afraid when I was eating those.
Oh boy.
Hey, listen.
Okay, babe.
Okay, so Lindsay, I'm going to turn the camera around real fast.
I'm coming.
I have like 5 more questions. We'll do the giveaway, and then you're free to roam the earth.
Like a little bird. Okay, here.
Right.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Do you want your tacos?
I do, but I got to turn the camera around 1 second. So you got to give me 1 quick second. Just give me 1 second. Hold, please. Hold, please.
Those
How
jalapenos.
do I do
Next
this?
time, I will be on that side of the camera with you, Bethany. Next time.
That would be
I know,
awesome.
I'd love
That'd be
to.
so much fun.
I
And
didn't
then
think about that.
the men can read the comments.
Mhm. You and John can come over.
Yeah, and then the men can read the comments. Okay, so let me move the camera around real fast. Let me get all this situated here. This is like a real production studio here. Real.
It's gonna be
It's
so
a
nice.
real hot mess. Hold, please.
But I'm so excited to sit down and
No.
put my leg up. There
Yeah.
we go.
Okay, hold, please. Hey, we got to do the giveaway. I already know the giveaway question.
Yes.
I know the giveaway question.
Yes.
Do you have any more questions, babe, that you can think of?
I don't.
I mean, I have I could ask questions for a long, long time.
I probably could, but I don't know. I don't know.
We're getting close.
I don't know what else to ask.
We're getting close here. Hold on.
I will tell you guys the best thing I ate out there in all 61 days was Impala.
What is that?
Do you know what an Impala is?
No.
It's like a
Chevrolet?
deer.
Oh,
Yeah, it has amazing. Good fiber. Yeah, lots of iron. No, it's it's like a deer, like in the antelope family. Very good if you've ever had venison. It's similar. We also had wild boar. Kevin Bacon.
How did you kill it and how did you skin it with no knife?
No, we had a knife. We had a knife.
Okay.
So Impala I didn't kill, but wild boar we killed with a bow and arrow. I gutted it, put him on my back, walked him back to camp, and then we skinned it.
That episode actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was like a big thing. You have to remember that. But that was good.
How did you make your clothing? Didn't you have a shirt in one of them? Like you ended up with
I did. I had a loincloth and then like a little kind of shirt. And that was both from Impala skin.
Oh, okay.
Both from like the hide.
Okay.
Oh, that was just the side of my head. That's terrible view.
Put it right here.
That's a horrible view.
Shouldn't it go right here?
It literally, nobody wants to see in my ear hole. Okay, babe's going to fix the camera again. Then we're doing the giveaway, babe.
Yeah.
Here, flip the screen on the other side. This is a real professional operation here.
We're getting there. We're learning. How's that?
No, it's too. You got to back it up. Back it up.
Is that good?
Sint one says, Josh, if you leave your house without a knife, we can't be friends. Well, I mean, I leave my house with something far greater than a knife.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to move that down. No, down. This loosens it up down.
Okay.
Yeah, then you go.
How's that?
And then you tighten it back up by putting it up really hard. Yeah, there you go. Okay. See, this is like super professional.
That's okay. We're learning.
Okay, we're learning.
We're figuring it out. This is only our 4th episode.
You know what? You guys are just like the production crew with us, so you're hired. Fine.
Yeah, you're hired. Oh, look. Oh, wow.
There you are. Beautiful.
Holy moly.
Just took it up a
Holy moly.
level.
Okay, so we've been live for 43 minutes. I think we'll give it like 6 or 7 more minutes, and then we'll ask the magic question of the night. Okay. I already know in my head what the magic question of the night is going to be.
Okay.
So I do have a question though. When you did the first one, the 21 days, what year was that? That was probably like 2012, 13, wasn't it?
I think it was 13. Yeah.
13. Yeah. I remember when you went over there and I first heard about it. I think it was like 2013. And then what was the
it was, and I flew right into Baker to Vegas right after. So I saw you there right after.
Yeah, I
all
remember.
120 pounds of me.
You went to Baker to Vegas right after that?
Yeah.
Right after. I needed a couple of days to decompress before like getting thrown back into life. I slept a lot. I just slept a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
In hindsight, maybe Vegas wasn't the easiest place to decompress. But I just
That's so funny.
Oh, somebody that you may know said it was 2014.
Oh, got it. Well, he maybe would know.
2014. And then when was the next one after that?
17.
Yeah,
okay.
I remember when you did the next one because that was after I had met you.
Yeah, after I knew we had just gotten back from our 30 days on the Camino, and then literally 2 months later, I left then for 48 days.
Wow.
I'm a really good mom.
That's it. I think that's good. Yeah, how do the kids do? Are they excited for you when you're gone doing that?
Sorry.
I mean, they're very supportive. The first time was hard because they were young, but the second time they were fine.
They're excited about it. They're like, that's my mom. That's awesome.
What is the like calling home, writing home, emailing, texting, smoke signal, pigeon signal policy?
You get none. On the 21 days, no. You call right before you leave, and you can call right when you get back. We got to write a letter on day 20 of the 40-day that I think maybe John might have gotten that day or a couple of days later or whatever, but we don't get communication back and forth.
Oh, wow. That's tough.
It is tough. So, I mean, if something happened at home, like there was a major, incident at home, I think they would tell me that, but you don't know what's going on in the world. You don't know anything. You're completely off the grid.
Right.
Wow. I mean, that's probably kind of.
But your husband and your family had some type of phone number and connection to the production crew, and the production crew had some type of phone number back to him and the family in case of emergency and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So when you went to Le Cordon Bleu and then you continued your chefly skills after that, did they ever teach you at any given time how to kill a boar, a bear, an elk, an antelope, an impala, and then take its skin off and cook it?
And make a loincloth?
Yes, it's all of those. That's one section of school is survival cooking. No, but we had to break down I think it was a sheep.
Oh, wow.
Or a goat. It was one of the two. I think it was a sheep.
Yeah.
But no, that was just winging it. That was watching a lot of Bear Grylls. Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, he's awesome. Cypress Blue wants to know, would you ever try Survivor?
Survivor.
Is that show still on?
I don't know.
It is. I think it's like they're on their 211th season or something like that. No, I don't. Survivor's too. It's not about surviving, and it's not even about skills. It's about either being really scandalous or like people really liking you. So I don't think I would like that. I'm too nice. I would never stab anybody in the back. I don't think. How much money do you get? Because maybe I'll change my answer.
Do you still talk to your partners from the show?
I do. Yes, I do. You have a very special bond with those people.
I bet.
Yeah.
Gabriel
Ranch Cook. Hello.
Next to someone. What?
Yeah. Next to someone.
I said to be able to poop next to someone gives you a bond for life.
So we bonded for life.
Yeah, babe. So the question that I asked, so when you got picked up at the end, was the whole production crew like, "Whoa, dog, it's time for a shower"?
No, I know you keep thinking that I smelled, but listen, when you don't have toxic foods and you don't have there's nothing toxic in your diet, therefore there's no toxins coming out of your body. So there have been people who were smokers and drinkers and ate really crappy food up until the day, so they were detoxing and smelled like ass for a week or two after, but I was clean eating prior to going in, and therefore I didn't have any weird toxins coming out of my body. So, and we had water, I would wash myself every day, and I would brush my teeth with sticks. So,
with sticks?
I'm not going to say I was fresh as a daisy, but I didn't stink, I don't think.
Did your hair dreadlock, or did you, how was your skin and your hair as a hairdresser? I'm curious.
My hair ended up I could just put it in a bun and it would stay. So it was thick. I washed it, shampooed it, washed it, shampooed it, combed it, washed it, shampooed it. And, but I was relatively clean compared to other people I've seen out there. But my skin was nice and clear. Say that again?
I just can't imagine, I wig out if I don't brush my teeth in the morning, brushing your teeth and
you couldn't handle it.
Wiping your butt and stuff like that. That's so hard. I don't know.
You have water. No, but you have water. I still would go and take a bath every day and wash myself. And then
you guys were kind of by a river or something, right?
So the first time we were by a river, the second time we had a water hole. like a little like pond.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Heavy, babe.
So, and then I brush my teeth with green twigs. You can actually fray them, and they're like toothbrushes. And if you're not eating anything, then you have nothing to clean out of your teeth.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
That is.
Like,
there's
how do you,
so much more to it.
Like, how do you think about fraying green twigs for a toothbrush?
That's
like,
genius.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Me out there, I'd be like, Mommy.
Okay, babe.
Come home.
So we've been live for 51 minutes.
Okay.
We have a question that Lindsey addressed early on.
Mm-hmm.
Eamon McClaimon, Brother James. Hello. Let me grab this. So we are, if I can get it over here. So Lido's Cocina out of San Antonio, Texas, was nice enough to send us not only products for ourselves to use in our videos, but they sent us an extra 3-pack so that we could give it away to some lucky.
And thank you to Papa Texas.
Yeah, thank you to Papa Texas for setting that all up for us. That's awesome. So whoever is, and I have my little StreamYards profile right here. So, and I know that this is not an accurate science, but the first person to say to type in the right answer to the question that we see on our screen here, it goes on our screen here, we will send them these 3 things. We'll send some stickers and some other stuff and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Do you know what the question is?
Well, yeah, I came up with it.
Oh, you did?
I think so.
Okay, babe.
Okay.
Okay, are you going to ask the question? The suspense is building, babe.
Okay, I'll ask the question.
In the first time.
Okay, the first time that Lindsey was on the show, Naked and Afraid, where was the location? And we need the specific location, not the generalized location. And let's see who's been paying attention while I pour some more wine.
Eamon McClaimon said, "Who's the hottie on the camera?" My name's Josh.
Well, Bobby doesn't close.
I think Bobby got it.
She did. See,
I think
okay.
Bobby got it.
But is that how you spell it?
I mean, nobody knows how to spell it.
I mean, I know how to spell it.
I would say, Lindsey, would you say this is the first person that I think?
Yeah, no, she's good. Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Bobby gets it.
Bobby gets it. Bobby's the first person.
That's
There we
awesome.
go.
Good job, Bobby.
All right, Bobby, another package coming in hot from us.
Yeah, and these are great. These are fantastic.
They're actually really good.
And
The original is a little,
Yeah.
the flavor's great, but it's a little tiny bit spicy. I can't imagine. This one is hot.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be hot.
Because we used the original and it was a little spicy.
They taste
We'll have to give you
fantastic,
some,
though.
Lindsey. It's
They're
good.
really, really good.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Papa Texas is actually in the house. Papa, thank you for setting that up. We
Yeah,
used
thank
that on
you.
the tacos. Fantastic. Everything was really, really good.
Yes.
So thank you.
Yep.
Anyways,
Mars.
there we go.
It's so funny.
What happened?
I like to see what people say. Somebody said Mars. Oh, Smoking Joe said Mars.
Mars?
Yeah.
Let's see. I saw another one in here. Somebody said, did she do it in San Antonio?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did she do it in Honduras? No.
No. That's awesome.
There we go.
That's so
Well, Lindsey, thank you for letting us
Thank you,
harass you for an
Lindsey.
hour on a Tuesday.
Anytime.
I text Lindsey and I was like, "Hey, we're gonna cook tacos and grill you," and you were like, "Okay."
Yeah, and you were like, and you're not going to get any bun, but you can drink your water and watch us eat them. And I was like, cool, thanks.
And
I asked him, I'm like, why don't they come over and we'll just have dinner together and hang out? He's like, I mean, I guess I should have said that. You think?
Yeah, next time.
Next time. We'll have you guys over soon.
So yeah, if there's no more final questions in the chat, there it is, babe. Another successful Taco Tuesday.
I know.
With a real life celebrity.
Figure out with a real life celebrity.
A real life celebrity. Do you think that our resume now is going to be like super like?
We just leveled up thanks to you, Lindsey.
We're just going to use and abuse her.
You're ready for J-Lo now. It's awesome.
Yeah.
We're like right neck and neck. Like,
Yeah.
I'll give her a call for you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, give her a call.
That's it. That's it.
That's
All right,
great.
babe.
Okay. Wait,
Well-
does she? No, Joe. She is a civilized human being.
David Edwards said, "What an awesome live show!" And thank you, David Edwards, and all the super chats. Thank you guys. Thank you,
guys. Thank you, Lindsey.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you, Lindsey. I really appreciate it. You guys will have to come over for dinner soon.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Love you guys.
Since you guys missed the wedding.
Oh.
Listen, I was there for the real deal, first of all.
Okay, that is true. So we should say that. We should say Lindsey showed up on a whim.
Actually, I'm going to put a link once this on the replay. I'm going to put a link to the wedding video, which she's actually in the wedding video.
Yes. So she showed up with our other friend, and they showed up last minute.
Yeah.
On a whim.
In Vegas. That's true.
So we love
and the man who was also an Elvis impersonator, although we didn't pay him to be an Elvis impersonator that day. He was like, I drive a Jeep. You're in a purple dress. My Jeep is green. Green and purple go together.
Weird.
And I'm like, bro, first of all, you're in a suit with sandals. Yeah. Okay, first.
Back up.
Everybody loves Birkenstocks, right?
And it was Lindsey, Kelly, Justin,
CJ,
cooking with CJ and Melise, and that was it. So she showed up. So okay, fine, but we still want to go out to dinner with you guys. You weren't able to come.
Okay, fine.
We
missed you guys.
Mike's mess hall says, "Is Lindsey on social media?"
Yes,
she is on social media.
Yeah, it's Chef Lindsey Fitness on Instagram. I still have a public. Yeah, Chef Lindsey Fitness. Spelled out.
Chef Lindsey Fitness on Instagram. Didn't they mess with your Facebook page or something like that?
Apparently my Facebook public page is still there, controlled by someone in Indonesia, and now it's a gaming page. And I was kicked out of it, and Facebook gave me the middle finger and said they see nothing wrong with that. So don't follow me on Facebook, because that's not me.
I remember.
I remember you saying that you had a public Facebook page, like you're Lindsey Naked and Afraid, and then it's like some Indonesian gambling company took it over. Mm-hmm. Facebook is like, no, it's their page, and you're like, but I'm like the actual person, and then Facebook's like, no, too bad.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yep.
So the only real social media she has is Chef Lindsey Fitness on Instagram.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah. So give her a follow.
All right.
So do you guys put the links to your spices and all that in the comments to the show?
Yeah, in the description down below. Yeah. When it takes YouTube like 12 hours to repopulate this live chat, and then down below is links to a bunch of different stuff.
Awesome.
There we go. Lindsey Booger says, Lindsey, you're a cutie pie. Josh and Babe, love you. Everyone have a great night.
That was really fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Thank you, Lindsey.
Yeah.
That was a good interview.
See, I told you I'm a professional interviewer, babe. I interview numerous people every day. I'm a trained observer.
Oh boy.
I interview people. I solve crimes.
Holy moly.
Or at least I used to.
Oh, you still do.
Now I'm a famous YouTube star.
Now you solve food crimes.
Now I solve food crimes.
How do I get the chicken in that taco?
And how does that go in my belly? All right. Thank you, Lindsey. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Bobby, we will ship this out tomorrow. I think I have Bobby's address somewhere.
Yeah.
If not, I'll message her.
You do.
But yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, Lindsey,
Papa,
we love you.
Papa Texas, thank you for setting up that
giveaway.
That was awesome.
Okay, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.